We're at the Indigo Group in Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, California, and we're going to meet Jason Camisa, who's going to show us the Lamborghini Huracan STO, the Super Trofeo Omologato. Let's go inside. He's got a few other supercars to show us. Let's check it out. Hi, we're at Lamborghini Rancho Mirage and they've given me the key to the Huracan STO. Come and have a look. STO is the Super Trofeo Omologato. That's the race-derived street car. So this is the pinnacle Huracan you can get right now. And we're just here to have a look at it to see if it's something we want to supercharge, maybe buy as a demo car. The first thing that strikes me is the hood vents, just like the Super Trofeo race cars. Like 2019, we sponsored US Racetronics Super Trofeo racing team and traveled all the racing series events throughout the country. And then we ended up in Spain for the world final of the Super Trofeo. Now have a street car that closely resembles one of those. So air traveling in through the front, coming out through the top, over the roof of the car with the radiators in the front to help extra cooling capacity for this track-derived version. It's got the vents for the cooling and all kinds of amazing carbon fiber accessories. We're going to see in a moment how the actual front clip lifts up and you can see all the mechanical insides. Another amazing feature of the STO is the roof scoop you'll see here. It's got this very unique design, like a spine at the top for aerodynamics and ventilation. These are actually open to the elements, so you can actually put your hands in there, the engine's in there. The roof scoop, actually on this model, we're going to take this hatch off and have a look and see what it actually looks like. The aero you'll see also closely resembles, so you've got some excellent aero for the street car. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be effective for street use, but we'll find out. At the back, you've got tons and tons of ventilation, and that's what's going to help keep the engine cool during aggressive driving, especially if we modify it for more power. It's got the Performante dual exit rear exhaust system, and I'd probably guess that it's actually the same exhaust, same engine power setup and everything else. This car is two-wheel drive, which makes it way more fun to throw around in the corners, but it doesn't have the four-wheel drive of the Performante like the previous car we had. The four-wheel drive system really helped give the car this feeling of connection with the road with 800 horsepower. Just amazing. This also, however, not only is it rear-wheel drive, is rear-wheel steering. So you get steering assist from the rear wheels, and you can actually see the angle of the wheels turn on a full lock. Great for three-point turns. You can see the complete carbon fiber construction. It's entirely carbon fiber. There's actually a hood prop, believe it or not. It's to give it some stability. Right here, this mechanism. There you go. Give it some stability in case it's windy. So you do have some luggage space here. You take this trim out, you can probably put your jacket in there. Maybe a helmet. I think actually this actually looks like a foam insert designed for a helmet. Let's take a look on the inside, and we'll have a look at some of the features and compare them with the Evo and the Performante. The first thing that I really love about this are the door pulls and the carbon fiber covers over the doors. Just really give it that real race feeling. You've got the MMI system, which is STO graphics designed here, and you've got all the standard stop-start features. Very minimalist, just the buttons across the top, just identical to the Evo Performante. You haven't got the forged composite carbon, but you have the regular mesh weave carbon fiber floor trim options, and some trims here. And then these seats are the actual pièce de résistance. We've got some very stylish handles. They slide back and forth, giving you access for really tall people, but you know, they feel comfortable. They also appear to have a tippable mechanism, so you can incline or recline them slightly, so very similar to the Performante. Overall, I feel at home in here. This is fantastic. Very Lamborghini. All right, now we've got the hatch off the STO. Let's have a look at the real meat and potatoes. That's the 5.2 V10. And the first thing I'm looking for are what are the differences between this and the Performante, the Evo, or the 610. And I see some hoses in different places, and I see the ECUs in the original places. That's the computers. The airboxes are the same in the same location. And that leads me to think that, you know, what they've done is maintained most of the emission system in the same exact way and format as the Performante. That way they can get it through the emissions in different countries without having to reapply for a completely different setup. But I do also see some other things there. There's this extra cooling duct going down here on either side. There's a couple of other hoses down here which are new that I see. But overall, this 5.2 looks very similar. Clearances, again, very similar. The reverse side of the hood is something we're also going to have a little peek at. And it's going to let us into a little secret about this car and this engine, specifically leading to its increased performance and track capabilities. So let's have a look at some of the specs on this car. This is the Lamborghini marketing car. So it's not actually available, but it's touring the country. And it is still a fully functioning car. It, compared to the Performante, it does have a glove box, no cup holder. It does have a front nose lift, a rear camera for visual of the backup view as you're reversing. It's got some, interestingly now, no Pirelli's Bridgestone tires. So the two options are the two different versions of Bridgestone tires. There's a fire extinguisher in here also, but let's fire it up. They gave me the key and get to have a look at the dash. Look at that new graphic. Very cool. Got the STO graphics. It's got a top-down view of the STO. You can see the actual vented rear hood and the vented front hood there, and it has been sort of redesigned for a completely different visual compared to the Performante. I'm not a fan of the little iPad style interface here, but probably something I can get used to. Piping on the seats, contrast stitching, exterior packages. So this car comes with different versions of exterior packages, and I think it's like $4,000 or $5,000 for a pack of stickers, is what they call like the livery of the car. And then it's also got Apple CarPlay, carbon fiber floor mats. Very nice. Overall, I got to say, I love this car. It's the next version of the Performante, in my opinion. No carbon paddle shifters, You got the carbon door covers. I'm not sure if the doors are actually carbon fiber. Very interesting. We'll warm up the engine a little bit, see what the engine tone is like, if it's any different. Sounds very similar to the 5.2s and all the center exit exhaust Huracans, the Evo, the Performante. Let's get that temperature up a little bit and give it a little blip. Whoa! You got in Trofeo mode. Let's start from the beginning here. Huracan STO. STO mode. Trofeo mode. Pioggia. Wow. Sounds pretty crisp. It's got virtually no miles on this engine. 59. I wonder if they let us take it out. Thanks for watching our content on the Lamborghini STO. We're going to be producing a lot more content on our YouTube channel, and we look forward to reading some of your comments. So let us know what kind of things you'd like us to do, and stay tuned for more of our shows and content as we create some more.